When I first looked at 19, I thought, man, there's 4 questions to it. But in fact, there's only one question and they give you 4 answers to choose from. So the important thing is this formula here. Interest per day is the same as J365 divided by 365. So if I multiply both sides by 365, I get our magic formula for this question. Interest per day times 365 will give us J365. Once we're at a J, we can get to a J1, because what we're after, if you look at the question in red here, rank it from highest to lowest terms in their effective annual rate, which is J1. That's the definition of effective annual rate. And so that's an important thing to look at. Let's see, did I have a, yeah, right here. So there is the formulas that I'm going to be using to change from J's into from I's into J's. So that's the formula that we're going to be looking at. Okay, so let's start off with this one. I'll just briefly go through what I'm doing here. I take it, they give me interest per days as 0.03%. So because it's days, I multiply 365 because there's that many days in a year. That gives me J365 is that. I'm going to put that in as the nominal, put in 365 per year, hit effective, and that's all I have to do, because once I hit effective, I've got J1 at 11.57. So anything with the interest per day and interest per day, I'm going to do those ones that I've written in black here first, and then come back and do the ones in red. Okay, so let's look at it. And you've got your sheet of paper in front of you. So what do I do to begin with? Clear all. And I do 0.03 times 365. And that gives me 10.95. And that is my nom. So I put that in as nom. And you can see that it started 0 there, so I'm going to clear all and put it in longhand. 10.95. I don't need to put the 00, but I could, and put that in as nom. There, it's up above there now. Then 365 payments per year. Put it in there, and it says right at the top what the payments per year is. And then what's the effective rate? Kabunga. And that gives me 11.570175 as the effective rate. And so that's the first answer to that one. Now I'm going to switch down to this one that's also an IQ. Now quarter means you're going to multiply it by 4 and work it from there. Okay, so let's clear all. Take 2.7, multiply it by 4, and that gives me 10.8, and that's what I'm going to put into nom. So it seems that it wants to be rewritten again. I don't know why, but put it into nom. There we are, 10.8. It's 4 times payments per year, so it's 4 payments per year. So this is the one that is in black on the handout you've got there. And what's the new effective rate? 11.245326. Slightly different than the one above, a bit lower than it. Okay, now the ones in red here. Let's clear all here. These ones in red are already in J format. So I just have to change them all to J1. which is what we've been doing with a lot of these things. Put in 10.8, 12 payments per year, hit effective rate, and it gives me my answer right away. So there's only 3 steps to each one of these to get these red answers here. So clear all. And 10.8 is the nominal rate. That's the thing we put into here. And it's 12 payments per year. That's what I put in there. And asked it for effective rate. And that gives me the first red answer there, 11.350967. Now we're cooking with gas. Clear that. And now I'm going to do this one here, J52. Okay, so it's 10.5 is the nom. Oops, I forgot to do the one. 10.5, that's my nom. And it is 52 times a year, so I put it in as 52 payments per year and find my new effective rate. And that gives me my number right here, 11.059303. And the last one, J2. I'm going to put it in and do 2 payments per year and find its effective rate. So clear all. 10.4 is the nom. It's 2 payments per year. And find the effective rate, J1. And that gives me this number here, 10.670400. So finally, what's the answer? We're supposed to rank them from highest to lowest. Well, if you look at these answers, that's the highest. That's the next highest. No, that's the next highest, 11.24. That's the next highest, and this is the lowest. So they're actually ordered in 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you look at your answer sheet, if you do ID 03, J12, IQ, J25, J12, 2, answer number 1 should be the correct answer for this question. And that ends this. I hope that's as clear as mud for you. Take care.